There is a moment in every technology's lifespan where it stops trying to be a companion and starts trying to be the king. For the iPad, that moment isn't just coming, it's already here. I'm talking about the iPad Pro M5. For years, we've heard the same old complaint. Great hardware, limited software. Apple gave us the M1, the M2, and the ultra-thin M4, but they always held something back. They kept the RAM low, the storage slow, and the AI features hidden. But something changed in the Silicon Labs of Cupertino. With the release of the M5 chip, Apple has finally stopped playing safe. This isn't just an iterative update. This is a total architectural shift. We are looking at a machine with more AI compute than a high-end MacBook Pro, a storage system that has doubled in speed overnight, and a baseline of 12 gigabytes of RAM that finally kills the 8 gigabytes bottleneck forever. If you've been waiting for the iPad to finally grow up and become your only computer, the next 30 minutes will show you exactly how the M5 makes that dream a reality. We've analyzed every benchmark, every architectural change in the M5's new neural accelerator, and every tweak in iPadOS 26 to bring you the definitive guide to the most powerful tablet ever built. This is the iPad Pro M5. Let's start with the heart of the machine, the M5 silicon. To understand the M5, you have to understand that Apple is no longer building chips for general computing. They are building chips for the AI era. The M5 is built on TSMC's third-generation 3nm process, but the real magic is inside the GPU cores. For the first time, Apple has integrated a neural accelerator into every single GPU block. This is a game changer. In the M4, the neural engine handled the heavy lifting for AI. In the M5, the GPU itself is an AI monster. We are seeing a 3.5 times boost in AI performance compared to the M4. That is a generational leap we haven't seen since the jump from Intel to M1. When you're running a diffusion model to generate art and draw things, or using AI video masking in DaVinci Resolve, the M5 doesn't just handle it, it destroys it. It makes the M4 look like a budget tablet. But power is useless if you can't feed the beast. This is where Apple finally listened to the critics. For the last few years, the base model iPad Pro was stuck at 8 gigabytes of RAM. In a world of AI and pro workflows, 8 gigabytes was a joke. With the M5, the floor has been raised. Every single M5 iPad Pro now starts with at least 12 gigabytes of unified memory. That is a 50% increase for the base model. If you step up to the 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte models, you're still getting 16 gigabytes. But that 12 gigabytes baseline changes the math for everyone. It means more apps staying open in the background, more layers in Procreate, and finally, a version of Stage Manager that doesn't feel like it's struggling to keep up. And it's not just more memory, it's faster memory. The bandwidth has jumped to 153 gigabytes per second. That's a 30% increase over the M4. But the real hidden upgrade that no one is talking about is the storage speed. Apple has reportedly moved to a new controller that doubles the read and write speeds of the internal SSD. Why does this matter? Because of memory swap. When you run out of RAM, the iPad uses its storage as temporary memory. By doubling the speed of that storage, Apple has made the transition between